My name is Darren Hartwell, and on behalf of the National Tractor Pullers Association, I would like to welcome and congratulate our 2019 Light Superstock Champion, Adam Spiegelberg, Detonator Black. Adam, congratulations.
Thank you.
So, this is your first Grand National title. Is this your second year running full-time on the Grand National
Yep.
Tour? Finished second last year, moved up a spot. That's got to be a huge honor. So, tell us, how'd you get started in tractor pulling?
So pretty much my uncle, he always used to take us to pretty much a lot of motorsports events.
Yes.
So snowmobiling, dirt bike racing, drag racing, monster truck shows.
Yeah.
So the whole adrenaline of motorsports
Yeah.
started at a young age.
Okay.
But one of our workers, he actually had a Formula M.
Nice.
He used to pull it at a local thrash repull.
Yeah.
So one time I'm like, oh, hey, could I pull your tractor for the first time?
Yeah.
I pulled it, and then pretty much the whole addiction started from there.
Nice, nice. So how old were you?
So I was 18 years old.
Okay, all right, when you started that? Nice, nice. So you made a very quick progression here. So, again, first Grand National title. So, started off the season leaving Tomah, tied with your brother,
Yep.
the points lead. And then you took it over after the first hook in Brandenburg and never looked back. So what would you say was the biggest challenge of this season?
So this year we have a little different setup. We had our tires sharpened, the motor, we had it tuned a little different. So the first session at Tomah, that was pretty much a learning curve.
Yeah.
So then second session we kind of had a rough idea what to do. Then we pretty much learned our setup from there. So
Nice.
then everything after that was pretty much smooth sailing or consistent.
Nice.
We knew what the tractor was going to do every time down the track.
Nice, nice. And this year, added another challenge because you added a second tractor to
Yep.
the team out on the Grand National Tour. So, you guys did really well. Took a win in Monroe, Michigan, and then from there, just kept on building that lead. Bowling Green.
Yep.
You won it in Bowling Green. Tell us a little bit about that.
So that was my biggest accomplishment this year, was winning the Bowling Green ring.
Yeah.
That was always something that we wanted to accomplish, didn't know if it was possible or not, because this class is really tough. No one has an advantage over the other person. But after the first session, track was a little tricky, trying to make the right adjustments. I was really nervous the first session because I saw the other tractors going on the track, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be hard to try to pull off a win, because you pretty much had to do a whole different setup that you weren't used to. But ended up getting a second, and then second day the track was good, so that boosted our confidence up a little bit. We're like, oh, I think we have a pretty good shot at getting this. Ended up winning the second session and ended up winning the ring. So, that was definitely the highlight of the year.
Nice, nice. So, what kind of pushed you guys, stepping up from that Formula M, what kind of pushed you guys into the light super class?
So, growing up, we always used to go to like Macville and Tomah.
Yeah.
So, we always followed Brian Korth and the Chiswick team.
Yeah.
So we were always hanging around them in the pits, just always asking questions. We always liked the red trackers, and just following Brian Korth all the time and just kind of watching how to do it. We're like, oh, that's what we want to do someday.
Yeah.
So we eventually we liked their tractors, so we kind of built the tractor similar to theirs. We ended up getting the same engine builder, so just learning from Brian, learning from Terry Blackburn, and that's what got us into the class.
Nice, nice. Two awesome Detonator Black, Detonator Red, two awesome looking machines. You guys do a great job with that, keeping them clean, making them look cool, and making them run. So who do you want to thank, Adam?
So definitely like to thank Terry and Josh Blackburn. They're pretty much the reason why we have the success that we do. My dad, my brother, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be put in the situations that I am. I wouldn't have the success. Mark Korth, who does an awesome job cutting our tires. Ace Chassis, Mike Stinson. At our shop, we have a guy doing maintenance when we're too busy doing concrete work, so he'll help us out. We have our uncle, Aaron Tim. He likes to help out with trucking, helping us out in the pits. The rest of the crew at Blackburn Racing Components, Brandon Block and Glenn Blackburn. Without all those guys, it would not be possible.
Right, right. What about the rest of your family?
My mom and my sister, they all help out. So it's all hands on deck. It's all a team sport for us.
Nice, nice. So again, you and your brother finished first and second. How does that feel? First year out for him on the Grand National Circuit, and your second year, and you guys are at the top of the class. That's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah. So I knew I had a little advantage going into this year because this is my second year. The other tractor is pretty much a replica of the black one, so everything's pretty much the same. So that's how we can kind of exchange information back and forth. But after Tomah, I was actually a little nervous because he was getting right next to me. And I'm like, oh, if he wins the first year out and beats me, it's gonna look bad on my part. But yeah, we help each other out. I mean, we both give each other input and we trust each other's feedback. So it definitely helps out. So
That's great. That's great. So, yeah, anyone else you want to thank?
I like to thank the competition too because they're always pushing you to do better, and we all get together really good. We all like to lend each other a hand. The fans in this sport, they're all great because we were at a pull in Wellington, Ohio. We ended up breaking the wheel off the black tractor.
Oh my
We had to
gosh.
come back and pull again, and then you just have random people in the crowd just helping you out, sparing a hand. I mean, not many other sports are like that. So
No. In Wellington, I mean, that had to be a little stressful.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're leading the points with that tractor, last hook of the year, you know, to be able to come back around and do that, you know, clinch the Grand National title with a second place finish in Wellington. So that's where, you know, it culminated and clinched it. So
we were a little hesitant because I had to help my brother out, and I told my dad, I said, hey, if you can go back to the pits, if you can get that tractor back up and going, whether we got bumped aside or something, but somehow we got to get back on the track to at least clinch the points.
Right.
But then he ended up getting it back together. We're like, I could just bump the sled or I can actually make a run. And we're all like, pretty much last pull of the year, might as well run it out.
Right.
The motor was hot, but it was still fun.
Yeah, very awesome. Adam Spiegelberg, 2019 Light Superstock Grand National Champion. Congratulations.
Thank you.